EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Green Bay Packers. Oh, and how about this? An onside kick to start the game. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
Well, we all know the guy carrying the ball is going to get the credit, both in the stat line and probably in the newspaper. But guess what? Those guys creating holes, they couldn't feel better about themselves right now. Offensive line, tight end, probably even the wide receivers are involved. They're moving the ball well.
And he's taken down inside the 30. Give him 10 there. Good enough for
30, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Caught on the right side by Jones. Touchdown! Aaron Jones, 28 yards. And the Packers march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. And now it's blocked. And thankfully the offense able to recover, but the extra point attempt foiled. Following the botch PAT, they're set to kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And a less than desirable return as he's out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their own 15. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It's Preston Smith. He gets the sack there. After the sack on 1st down. Burrow, man open. That's Jamar Chase complete. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 6-0 our score after 1. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Big 13. Big 13.
To throw again on 2nd down. Burrow. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it. And the Packers are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And, Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision could get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off. They started this drive with terrific field position, and it's going to get even better after that play. Had great options with where they started, so they decided to press their advantage, and it paid off.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Rodgers' throw brought in by Watson. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. Now Jones. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. They'll try again with Jones. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down. Throwing now is Rodgers. That is caught by Cobb. And it's a Packer touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Packers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. This time, the extra point up and good. And the lead now stands at 13. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a... Now Burrow loses the football, and the Packers pick it up. And he will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Green Bay touchdown. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2. They're going to try and run. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Bengals drive about to get going. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. That is caught. It's the tight end, Tunyon. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Robert Tunyon, 49 yards. And the Packers continue to pull away here in this first half. Matt LaFleur, he tells the offense, stay out there, go for 2. They're going to run for it with Jones. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. The Bengals drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
It's Kingsley Enagbare finding a way in to bring him down. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Bucs set to get the football first, and they trail here as we get started in the second half. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Now Burrow on first down. This goes out wide for Mixon. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Throwing again on second down. Burrow. And down he'll go at the 25. Burrow on his toes that time as they get the first down.
Here we go. Hey, Cam. Stop.
They'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Check 59. Mike is 59.
3rd and 2, now Burrow. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The improvisation gets him only a couple, but that's all he needed. First down. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. And into the end zone. It's a pick-6 and a Packer touchdown. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop. 1:50 left in the football game. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6. And now the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going.
Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
Open man is Higgins. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. And just 3. And that's going to make it 4th down. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Darnell Savage. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts.
And the Packers are going to take possession of the football.
Rodgers looking to throw. Flushed out right. Man open, here is Jones. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Now Crosby for the point after. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Taken at the goal line. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the 4th quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film section tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mention in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while, but everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
A final shot now for Burrow. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets.